Yeah. So everyone shows up once I start recording the video. Well, show you that one? Oh, this one's a bit small, isn't it? So, hopefully you can see me. I thought I'd try something a bit different today. And hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's not too cringy if I see anyone. So I always get really self-conscious if someone sees me with a GoPro on. But essentially, last couple of weeks have been a washout, and I really haven't been able to get out and do any photography lately. So there was this one opportunity today. It was rainy all day, but then the clouds cleared about sunset, and they did, and the sun's out now. We'll turn it off, copyright. Right, so yeah, let's do this. Right, let's see what this baby can do then. Sport mode, second gear, third gear. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so bright! Oh, God. That is probably overblown for you guys, but that's some beautiful light. So today I'm going down to a very famous beach around North Devon, and that beach is known as Willicombe Beach, and it's like one of the most popular beaches around here, and it's beautiful. But I ain't going to Willicombe Beach. It's just there's a beach there, but it's also classed as Willicombe Beach, even though it's called Cumbersand, and I always go there. I've been there in like about 5 or 6 videos now, and I love it. It's just a little less busy version of Willicombe, but it shouldn't be busy anyway today because we are still in lockdown now, and this is my first video I'm filming in lockdown, because the last 3 videos I made were on the same day, the day before lockdown. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what this very, very popular beach is going to be like today. But it is November. It's November the 18th today, so all the holiday makers are going to be gone, and there it is down there. What a view. It does feel kind of refreshing making a video like this, because it's a lot different than what I usually do. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just showing you what I do beforehand, before I get to a location, and how I get to that location, and my thoughts, and yeah. And the fuel lights on. Yeah, this car is a bit of a gas guzzler, so that's why I am a bit reluctant to do photography because of this thing. And I have a bit of an announcement today to make, and you may have noticed if you are a follower to the channel, which I'll talk about in a minute. Park as close as we possibly can. Beach just down there. You may recognise this if you're a long-time follower to the channel. Absolutely beautiful location. Won't be needing that or this. This is the microphone that gives me terrible. Oh, actually, I didn't think of that. It's a bit windy today. And yeah, this GoPro definitely does not have a. I'll tell you what I can do. Look what I got. You guys keep moaning about terrible audio quality. I finally got myself a remote mic, or one of those clippy ones. I forgot the name for it. So what I can do is, because I'm not using my phone to record today, I can clip this on myself and clap and then sync the audio just like that. So that is what I'm going to do as soon as I get out of this car, because yeah, it's a bit windy. Right. So you might be able to see it all the way over there. Probably very small on the GoPro, but there's another Z4, exact same colour as mine. And I looked at that last year. Actually, was it earlier this year? Yeah, it was earlier this year when I was doing oh, it's very windy. When I was doing a really big walk all the way around from my house and then all the way up here along the coastline. It was about 15 miles. And I saw it, I was like, wow, imagine driving that around here. And then, long and behold, I got my own a few months later, took it round here, and then took it up through there. It's very narrow up through there. And then there was a van who came the other way, and he pulled down his window, because I pulled over, because I'm not going to get through there, I don't want to scratch my new car. And he keeps going, doesn't give me any room, even though he has plenty of room to stop. Then I eventually stop, he stops, and he wants to come through, I want to come through, no one wants to wait. So then he pulls down his window and says, "Mate, it's a two-seater car, not a fucking bus." I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't think I do want to drive my car through here now. So yeah, I don't go that way anymore, because it happened again. Right, is that microphone recording? I'm sorry guys, I've got to end this clip just to test if this little thing is recording. Look at that, it is. And that's pretty good actually. With all this wind. Oh, I hope you guys appreciate this audio. I know I will. God. Sick to death of this horrible audio I've had in my recent videos. Anyway, look at this place. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, low tide today. Tide is coming in though. High tide is at 2 o'clock. So it's going to be coming in. So I don't think we'll be able to get any reflections off the sand unless, I don't know, we might still have some wet sand from when the tide was going out. But yeah, now we just got to find something that I haven't shot before, because I've literally shot everything here. Oh, look at that light. You probably can't see it, but it's really nice. Oh, this is going to be an interesting video. Oh, can I even... Oh my god. I forget about this. For some reason, there's a little tide pool that gets stuck here, right in the middle, where it dips down from both sides. And sometimes you can't get through. You have to climb the rocks over there. But hopefully, I see a little path that we can get through. Oh god. Okay. I do fall a lot, but I always cut it out. So if I fall today, I'm going to keep it in. There we go. We're not going to have any clear reflections in tide pools today, I'll tell you that. Oh. I don't think I have the whole beach for myself. I think there's some guy over there walking his dog. But we're going to go over there. There he is. I mean, these are pretty nice. And I haven't shot these tide pools before, because I don't think they've been out. But I don't know. They do make a nice foreground interest, but the trouble is trying to get that sun in. This is what landscapes sometimes all about, just walking around, having a little look what you can find. And thank God I have this mic, because I don't think there'll be no chance for you to hear me today on that GoPro mic. I mean, hopefully you are even hearing me on this one. Oh, can you guys see any compositions here? I can over there, but I can't make it. And every time I come here, I always get my feet wet, every single time. And I'm going to try and not to get my feet wet today. Yeah, but yeah, the tide is definitely coming in. I suppose that is kind of cool, this foam being wind blasted. But there's no real mid-ground interest, you know? Oh, why can't some of these rocks be out here? I'm going to go the other side, because I know of an absolutely amazing composition. You can get there with the sunset, but I've already shot it like 2 times before, so I don't really want to do it again. But we'll see. We'll have a little nose. Looks like that guy might be gone now. I've got the beach to myself. Yeah, he's going. Oh, I love it when I have the beach to myself. If I was here in the spring, summer, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be able to move. But if you come to a beach in the winter, even a popular tourist destination like this, even last year, it was this dead, and it was in COVID. You're going to get, oh hello, random little pebble. You're just going to get the beach yourself most of the time, and it is absolutely wonderful, especially if you're a landscape photographer slash vlogger. Okay, right, I found something here. Unfortunately, I can't get over to that rock over there. Can you see it? It has a little curve in the middle. Pretty much you can get the sun setting through that, but the sun is about to go, so I have to be fast, I think, because I want to. God's sake, are you kidding me? Okay, right. Oh dear, I might have lost my opportunity here. Yep. All right. Yeah, the trouble is, you need to be fast when finding composition. Otherwise, this will happen. Sun will go behind the cloud, and it is shooting out some rays, which is pretty nice. But I did want a bit of sun shining on this rock here. Pretty much what I've seen is the sea will occasionally come over to here, and it'll come down through this little gully here and create some nice little movements, and which will be really nice with a long exposure. Hopefully my tripod's going to be stable, because this is some really rough wind. Right, 18 mil. You have to get back to. Yeah, I have to get back a bit further. Right. There. Now I've ruined the sand in front of the camera. You got to be careful sometimes. Got to be careful. This is definitely going to be a bracketed exposure. Going to need 2 exposures for this. As you can see, it's way overexposed the sky when I exposed to the foreground. It isn't really too tidy of a composition, but it's, I don't know, I kind of like it. But I'm just waiting for a wave to come down now, because we'll get some really, really awesome light, and I might as well get an exposure for the sky, because that's beautiful. 150 per second, f16 for the sky, ISO 100. Bam! Look at that. Look at those rays coming out. It's like an explosion behind that car. Alright. Now I just need to wait for a big wave to come in. I guess the tide coming in is kind of a virtue, because the further it goes out, the less composition options you have on this beach. Because there's not really many rocks when you go further out. There's that over there, which I've shot many times, and there's a couple over there which I've shot many times. Oh, the sun actually might come back out. Hello, come on. Just waiting for that big wave as well. Wait, can I even get a long exposure? No. I need a bit of polarizer on. I've got a polarizer. I didn't even spin it. And sometimes I make stupid mistakes like this, which you won't see in the regular videos. But for you, everything will probably be perfect in my regular videos, and it's not like that. It hardly, rarely ever is. ND8. Right, it's clean enough. Okay, I really hope I'm getting all this in on the GoPro. Come on, there we go. Nice. Now, what will we get for the raw round? We can manage just about 2 second exposure, which is just what I want anyway. After that it goes a bit overexposed. 1.5 seconds, that'll do. I'm just going to get one with the rock pool moving now, by itself. The sun's back out again, because those clouds are actually moving that way, which is lucky. So yeah, so we've got 2 skies to actually choose from, because I haven't changed my composition. I can just take the sky I had before, and it's bursting out from the clouds, and mix it with a composition of the water actually coming in, which obviously I couldn't do in one shot, which is kind of a good thing, really. And that's what I like about bracketing. Okay, here comes a big wave. Get ready. 2.5 second exposure. There we go. That should give us some real nice movement. Yeah, oh yeah, that is beautiful. Lovely. Mix that with one of those skies, and that'll make a really, really nice photo. I'm telling you, that'll make a really nice photo. Oh, God, I missed this. I've been stuck in the house for about 2 weeks, guys, so I have missed being out. Let me tell you, the weather's been terrible, but luckily we've got a little bit of break in the weather, and we can get sunset, because it's my 2 days off now. I'm going to be going back to work tomorrow. So yeah, oh yeah, and what I was going to say, the big announcement, and it's kind of bad news, but yeah, I got to do it. I'm afraid I got to go back to 1 video a week, and you may have noticed that recently, but I just can't produce enough videos with the amount of time I have off, and the weather recently. The weather recently has been absolutely terrible. I can't produce 2 videos a week right now. I only have 1 to 2 days off a week from work, and then whenever I do have a day off, it's terrible weather. So I don't really have the opportunity like most other landscape photographers, where it's their full-time job to go out whenever they please. I have very select schedules on when I can and when I can't shoot. So unfortunately I'm going to go back to 1 day a week for a while and see how it goes, and possibly do 2 days a week again. So it's going to be Sunday at 4 PM every time I upload now. And this is how I get my feet wet. And here we go. Got waterproof shoes on, but they're only waterproof to a certain point. Oh dear. Oh no. Didn't even realise. Yeah, I've got one of my feet wet now. Oh dear. Oh dear. This ain't good. Oh yeah, there go the feet. Definitely go the feet. Oh, every time I try, but it just you know, at least I can explore a bit more now. So another nice little composition here. Pretty much I'm down this little gully now. The water came down here a minute ago, but it's not now. And yeah, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's the only thing I could find at the moment. The tide is rapidly coming in, like it is rapid. So yeah, and I quite like this because every sky is different at the moment. It's just changing rapidly, and every time I photograph it, it's different, and I really, really like that. So that was a 1/5 of a second exposure, f/16 for the sky. And then for the foreground, it's going to be about 2.5 seconds, but we just need to wait for a little bit of water to come down. A little bit of water's coming down now, not much, but it might create some nice little foreground interest rather than a whole load of water coming down. It does look quite nice, but we'll see. Yeah, my foot's just in there now, I don't really care at this point. But every shot I take is pretty much exposure bracketed. So if you don't know what that is, you're going to have to learn if you want to do sunset photography or something with a lot of dynamic range, because you're going to need it. And I don't know how I didn't learn it for the first 2 years of this doing photography. So I decided that I'll finally learn it. I'm sure it's not too hard, and it wasn't really too hard. I thought I'd be prepared this time, and I've come ahead of the water actually hitting this one, and I've gotten ready now. So yeah, absolutely beautiful little shot here. There's two little tidal pools, one with a rock in, one with, I don't know, it's just by itself, and it's displaying really, really nice patterns all around it. And it's quite a nice point of interest, really. So again, I'm exposure bracketing, but I can get away with just a regular exposure, 1.6 seconds, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to expose correctly for both the foreground and sky. Correct exposure for the foreground is 4 seconds, and for the sky, I think it's going to be about 0.5 seconds. And it looks like the sea's going to hit it. Let's go for a 4-second exposure, and beautiful. Well, I don't know, it's kind of ruined it now. Yeah, we caught it early, so maybe it's not bad, I suppose. I think a 2-second exposure would be more appropriate though. Right, so a nice little composition here, really, really nice pattern in the sand above that rock. And yeah, the sun's starting to set now. It's giving some really, really nice pink clouds from behind. Look at that. That's amazing. 2.5 second exposure for the foreground, and then for the sky, it's going to be about half a second. Probably don't need that ND filter on anymore, but I'm going to leave it for now. Go for another one, and we're not going to see the sunset, but it's touching the tops of all those clouds. It's kind of really unique. I kind of like it. Never really seen this sort of sunset before. I might get back and lower a bit so I can zoom in, so you can see that sunset a bit better. That sea is just slowly creeping towards it. There we go. Right. Again, same settings, I assume. 2.5 seconds for foreground. And 0.5 seconds for the sky. Best sunset in the world, but it's still better than nothing. And still better than what I thought it was going to be. Much better than I thought it was going to be. And that's pretty much it. Once I can see that there's going to be no more light or no more shots, I pretty much pack my gear away and bugger off. Right. I count that as a successful shoot. God, better get out of here before the tide gets too high. See, there's more water in here now than there was earlier. Oh, screw it. Oh, just gonna put my gear away. Oh, that wind's definitely picking up. Glad I'm going now. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Bit of a change, something different, and yeah, I might actually do it again if you guys like this format. It's kind of it's much less cinematic, much less like it's basically showing you much more of the reality of landscape photography, and what it's really like to go out and do one of these shoots. If you guys don't shoot and you just like watching the videos, or you want to shoot and you're just you know, learning a few bits from my channel maybe, and just want to see what it's generally like. And although yeah, this is awful weather, I got wet feet, and yeah, it's all cold and everything. I gotta say, it's extremely rewarding, though. Like, you saw my excitement when I got excited for that light. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this really honest and really true video, and I hope it motivates you to get out there and do some photography. Obviously, safely, you know, like I do. Not street photography, of course, landscape photography. Anyway, I'm blabbering on. It's time for me to go. You'll probably see me too puffed out walking up these stairs, because it's not what you want to see. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Like and subscribe.